Yeah, financial freedom is for everyone. Happy Independence Day to every Filipino around the world. God bless you. Happy Independence Day to the Philippines as we celebrate this anniversary of our nation's freedom. I believe that we ought to not just take it casually, that we don't just take our freedom lightly, that we have to understand this. For every sacrifice or for everything that we enjoy today, sacrifices were made by people who came before us. Sacrifices were made also by people who gave up their lives so that we could live and do the things that we can do today. For freedom for us have come free, but it came at a cost for a lot of people, a lot of Filipinos who spilled their blood so that we could live and so that we could enjoy the democracy and the freedom that we have today. I believe that freedom is not just about us being free from foreign tyranny uh, foreign oppression or being ruled by foreigners. Freedom also for me is, and this is what I'm passionate about, being free financially. A lot of us go through life just going through the rudiments of working, earning, spending, working, spending, working, spending, working, spending. That we go through our lives that we don't get to save for our future. You have to remember this: that there will come a point in our lives, that we become older. As we become older, we won't be physically fit. We won't be physically strong to be able to work. We won't have the capacity to be able to do what we're doing right now. And majority of Filipinos right now, we are at demographic sweet spot. The median age of every Filipino is around 23, 24 years old, meaning we have a very vibrant, strong, young working class that we have right now. And I appeal to everyone, regardless of what age you are in, no matter how young or old you are, save as much as you can, prepare, set a goal, try to reach your goals of financial freedom. And the best way to do it, number one, is for you to set a goal. Set dreams, set visions with a deadline, set milestones, set financial targets that you have to meet. It could be starting your own business. It can be saving up for your wedding fund. It could be for retirement. It could be just saving up for an emergency fund. Set deadlines. Set deadlines that you can actually hit. Set deadlines that you can create something around it that you will actually follow as well. Sometimes we just go through life that we're just moving around without actually trying to see that there's a bigger picture to everything. So set goals, and as you set goals, try to build as much cash as you can. Cash is king. Your ability to invest will be reliant on the amount of cash that you can actually make. So try to find ways to increase your level of income. Try to find ways to increase your level of saving and investments, because the more money that comes your way, the easier it will be for you to be able to budget, the easier it will be able for you to save, and also it will be easier for you to invest. So set a goal. Number two, after setting a goal, try to increase your cash flow. If your job is not enough to be able to give you the cash flow that you want, get a sideline. Get something after 5 or 6 p.m. after your day job. Get something that will increase the level of your income. Get something so that you're not stuck by employment. Please remember this: do not let employment define your level of income. Allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to be entrepreneurial, so you get to have a larger amount of earnings above and beyond what your employment will dictate. And that's what I suggest to all of you. If your budget does not fit as you create your budget, kulang na kulang pa, try to find ways to build your income. Next, cash flow budget. I already mentioned budget, but I'm gonna say it again. Your budget is a written plan of how you're supposed to go about your spending. Without a budget, it will be hard for you because you will just spend to and fro. You need to have a written item. With a budget is you taking control of your money. A budget is you saying, this is how much will go here, 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 here. A budget allows you to be able to set aside money for savings and investments. A budget allows you to rank what's important to you. So that's what's amazing about it. Set a budget. define what's important to you. Set a specific amount that will go for savings. Set a specific amount that will go for investments. If you are in debt right now, try to get out of debt. Try to pay off as much debt as you have as possible. Try to eliminate it. You don't want to live your life now. You're 50, 16 year in retirement and you still have a lot of debt that you need to pay. Pay it off. Pay off that credit card debt. Pay off that personal loan. Pay off as much consumer debt as possible. If you have debt, I hope it's a debt on something that is an asset, something that will continue to grow for you. It could be a business or it could be your property as well. Or for those who got cars, it's very, very understandable that transportation in the Philippines is not so good yet. So if you have debt on cars, it's fine as long as you know you can afford it, you can pay for it, and it's your budget and it won't destroy your savings and investments. So after budgeting, you need to save. Set aside a specific amount of money each month that you want to save. The more you save, the better. The more you save, the more risks you can take later on. So if you can save 25%, go for it. But it's not just about the percentage, it's not just about the amount, but it's about the consistency and discipline to do it each time. I don't care if it's 500 pesos, I don't care if it's 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, it doesn't matter. But it's about you saving enough as you can. It's you saving and consistently being disciplined enough to be able to do it on a regular basis, and that's what it takes to be able to go about financial freedom. Being disciplined to set aside the right amount at the right time so you get to hit your goals of financial freedom. Then after that, invest as much as possible. I won't mince words. The stock market and starting your own business is one of the best ways for you to grow your cash. So that's it. Make a stockpile of money from the stock market. Make a stockpile of money from your business that you create, and then just let your money grow. If you make a mistake in stocks, it's fine. If you make a mistake in business, it's okay. Don't let your mistakes define who you are. If you make a mistake, it's okay. If you start as early as now, you can recover. If you start as early as now and you have a job, it's okay as well, because you can easily recover and try to do it again. And what's nice about that is you won't have to do the mistakes that you did before. You can just learn from it and build from it. When you fail, you just keep on failing forward. You try to innovate and try to build yourself up. That as you continue to build yourself up, you continue to grow and you continue to do better. And as you continue to do better, you will just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years along the line that you are now financially free. Of course, it sounds easy. It may look easy, but of course, it's not a straight path journey. There will be problems along the way, but don't let your problems scare you. Don't let the roadblocks scare you. Push forward for your dream. Make your dreams of financial freedom bigger than who you are. Make your dreams of financial freedom so big that the problems pale in comparison. You have to remember this. If God placed something in you, God placed a dream in you, He's gonna make it come to pass. He's gonna give you the ability to make it actually happen. Dreams are made and put inside of us for us to actually live in and walk in. We don't have dreams just for us to just think about it. We have dreams to walk in it, step in it, and it's time for a lot of you. All of us have been sleeping on our dreams. It's time to wake up and actually make it happen. Financial freedom, Independence Day in the Philippines was a dream to a lot of people years ago. But guess what? Those were the people who made it happen. The future is for those who dream, but they dream with their eyes wide open and actually make things work. The future is for those who dream, but actually execute. Ideas are cheap, but execution is everything. I wish every Filipino out there, from the Philippines to every Filipino abroad, happy Independence Day. But beyond Independence Day, I wish that June 12 will also be financial independence for all of you. So that's it. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. God bless you.